So today, we have M3GAN from M3GAN taking on Chucky from Child's Play. Two killer dolls going head to head. Who wins? Well, let's find out. So, start off with strength. And despite their doll size and whatnot, yeah, they're superhumanly strong. Both of them are. Chucky's overpowered people. He's one-shotted them, stomped on them to death, and even strangled them to death with his bare hands. Even restrained a lady with one hand before. He's pushed someone in a wheelchair with enough force to bust through a wooden railing. He's ripped out a woman's tongue and trachea through her mouth, busted through a metal grate and kicked another one off its hinges, and even sliced and ripped his way out of an alligator's stomach after it had ate him. But M3GAN has ripped a boy's ear off with ease, slid a table across a room with just one hand, overpowered Gemma with just one hand, tore a doorknob off of a door with ease, and easily forced open a door that Gemma was holding shut with such force that Gemma was tossed aside. She also claimed that she could rip her head off if she wanted to. Yeah, I'd say they're fairly even. M3GAN does have a height advantage. In terms of raw strength and feats that they've done, I'd say they're fairly even. Durability. M3GAN is sculpted with a titanium core with detailed pieces made from ceramic composite. She was mostly fine after being bit on the neck by a dog, got back up after being severely and deeply cut across the face with a weed trimmer, and she was still operable after Bruce slammed her through a table and then ripped her in half. She was more than operable. She was fine and was still about to kill Katie. The only way to quote unquote kill her is by is by damaging or removing her brain core. But Chucky can't really be killed unless you destroy his heart when he's quote human enough. He's withstood being severed in half, having his arms and head blown off by gunfire, being covered in molten plastic, and being eaten by an alligator. And while he's been, quote, killed before, once by being shot in the heart, and again by being blown to bits, he always seems to come back somehow. More on that later. I'd say they're fairly even here as well. Speed. Chucky has caught up to people who are running from him. He's blitzed people, and in his comics, he even outran a grenade explosion. But M3GAN ran really fast down on all fours, caught a thrown hammer, and showed great agility and mobility when she was dancing in that hallway. I'd say Chucky is faster because of his grenade feat, but M3GAN is the better athlete, right? She can just move around better. Now, we just gotta talk about them as dolls. Charles Ray was running away from cops after a failed robbery and assault on a pregnant woman, and was fatally injured by a gunshot. After entering a toy store, he found a good guy doll and used the heart of Damballa, a voodoo amulet, to transfer his soul into the doll to save his life. This is how Chucky came to be. The longer he stays in his doll body, the more human he becomes, until he can no longer transfer his soul into a human body. This means he can bleed, breathe, procreate, eat, get high, etc. And while he does breathe, he can't really be suffocated for some reason. But he's only like this after a while of being a doll. At first, he's just a doll. He doesn't feel pain and he can't die. He doesn't need batteries to operate. He can turn his head 180 degrees, and he can't be electrified due to being made of plastic. But M3GAN is an advanced AI-directed android who basically parents and befriends a child, so the parents don't have to parent. But after being damaged by a dog, M3GAN malfunctioned and became obsessive over her child, Katie, killing anyone who threatened their relationship. She was constantly learning through the internet and through her own experiences. She can hack into anything, imitate people's voices perfectly, can scan her surroundings for specific objects or people, can override Gemma's demands, and she will obsessively protect Katie at all costs from everyone. So, who wins? Well, I'm just gonna tell you, I believe M3GAN would. Chucky is a doll who becomes more human the longer he stays a doll, meaning he can bleed, therefore he can die. M3GAN is an AI directed android. One quick search and she'll know every little thing about Chucky, as he's been killing people for 3 decades. He's not going to know anything about her, and to stop her, he's probably going to have a knife or something. He's going to have to stab into her head to hit her core. He's not going to know that at least until it's too late. I believe M3GAN will be able to stop Chucky pretty easily, honestly. Despite being similar in strength, I actually believe she would overpower him. And I don't think Chucky's speed is going to be that much of an advantage, honestly. I feel like she's just going to pound his skull in, or I don't know, she'll probably think of something, electrocute, no, not that, blow him up, blow him to bits, whatever. She'll find a way to damage his heart, okay? And I believe M3GAN will find a way to win. M3GAN wins this killer doll face-off. Like and subscribe if you did enjoy. Leave a comment of what you thought and hit the notification bell to be notified of all my future videos and all the great stuff. I truly do appreciate it. I hope you guys have a great day. Happy Halloween. Peace.